Whoa, that's right. We ended up in the doctor's surgery. I forget what we were doing. I think I was trying to get home and I didn't end up heading for home as early as I should. Tannis? Hi, Tannis. No? Oh, that's right. What? This is Pumpkin Days. You click on them. Are you sick? If not, don't bother me. We've all got a skeleton inside us and it's always wet. Thanks, Tannis. Hey, Doc. How are you doing? Even though she's an excellent nurse, Tannis frightens me sometimes. I think I'd be used to get her type given all I've seen. What is that? Never you mind. Oh, wow. Oh, right. Well, so Doc's seen a bit and he has tattoos. And I have no idea what I'm doing because I missed the last broadcast and I haven't played. I was behind on my words. And now I am not so behind on my words. So I've written 4,000 today, 4.5. It's all pretty good. Let's check out the post box. Payment for the last shipment. And farm quota. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, now speaking of farm quotas, let's actually stand in the middle of the street and work out what we're meant to be doing. We have our I for inventory, which is not what we want to press. We're going to press our J. All right, so I have 3 days to get some cobalt for Ezekiel. Okay, so I need cobalt, silver, citrine. I can go get Tucker his chicken eggs, but I think I've missed him. And I think I had tofu for him. I have made tofu for Tucker as well. So, mission items. Let's pop them down the bottom there. Tofu for Tucker. What's that? Raw iron. I don't need that for anybody, do I? No. Alright, so what we might do is we might head home. We'll just check and see what there is in my bag for the museum. A Goliath, birdwing and polished meteorite. I must remember not to go nuts and craft with all my meteorite. Although, having said that, I have a meteor axe. And I have a uranium pickaxe. And a titanium fishing rod, which I have yet to try out. I could upgrade all the tools. Alright, I really need to start working on things like relationships and on finding a certain tablet. I ended up asking for help with that one, and actually what I should have done was stick with my gut instincts and headed in the direction I was thinking about. So, we are going to go looking for that tablet. With the knowledge that I did ask for help. I got a clue. I didn't get told exactly where it was, so clues are good. I like clues. Gives me stuff to work out. Cooking channel. Cantaloupe pie. And crafting. What? What do you mean no more recipes? There has to be more. No rain tomorrow, so I'll be watering. Oh, watering. I bet I didn't do that today because I probably woke up after falling over. And I have poop galore to fix, so let's get into that. Diamond watering can, so I guess I don't need to do a meteor one of those. And I'm going to go and do these. I have a bunch of harvesting to do as well. So, let's get these ones done. And I have a bunch of planting. Alright, I see I've been a little bit slack in everything. So with the flowers, what I'm going to do is I'm not actually going to harvest these guys. I'm going to just let them grow and feed my bees. And I'm pretty sure I've got this semi-correct. No, I haven't. The bees are too far away from the flowers. Maybe. Let's pick that up. And we'll toddle it over here. Oh, maybe not stick it right in the middle of the runway, because the last thing you want to do is run through bees, right? And I might put... Can I put my beehive down in the middle of my ploughed fields, I wonder? Let's find out. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, let's just... Oops. For turning, right? Let's rotate this lot around. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bee box right in the middle of my flowers. I think I saw some flower seeds that I could probably use. So while I'm here, Actually, let's use the fertilizer first because we'll get a better crop. So I'm basically just going to surround my bees in a field of flowers. And if I thought about it earlier, I would have put the other bee box down too. I wonder if I can still put fertilizer under the bee box. No. Okay, so once you put the bee box down, you lose access to your fields. That's okay, that makes sense. And what I might do is put 2 rows of flowers in between. Actually, what I might do, now that I'm thinking about it, even though I've just put fertilizer down, I might actually put a bee box. The bee box is in a row. So let's get this done. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to keep the flowers growing until, until winter, just before winter. And then on the last day of autumn, what I'll do is I'll harvest them, and I will, right, let's grab another one of these. Where are they? And on the last day of winter, what I'll do is I'll put them in, ship them, pick them and ship them. So basically, once I put this in, I'm not going to be able to plant. So what I might do is just grab that, get rid of my inventory so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pop that right in the middle. Actually, how many of these can I fit? I might just fit the next one in as well. So we'll grab that. And away we go again. So this gives me a row of flowers. I'm going to hit the left button this time. A row of flowers behind and a row of flowers in front of my bee boxes. And then I might start another row of bee boxes just over here. So I might have 6 in the end. That'll give me a bunch of honey, which is bound to be a good thing. So we'll place that down here to my left. There we go. Oops, a bit of right, straighten it up. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do with the rest of that. I've just got to remember not to harvest, otherwise there'll be trouble. All right, let's dump these down next to this one because I don't think it's going to give me much honey if I don't. So the only thing I've got to do is remember to water them and to not go near them with a shovel like I did last time. You know what, I might as well turn that into seeds, and I might as well turn those into seeds because we could always do with more lavender anyway. And I could probably use the seed box, but yeah. Okay. So now that I'm actually thinking a little bit better, what I'm thinking is I've got a few more flowers to go before I've collected all the different flowers for the museum. I have the tablet to go, the Capricorn. So that's kind of important. I really need to watch my health as well. For the curious, I've actually managed to get my ice cream eating award for Steam. So I will be working on pies next because pies look like fun. It's one of the joys of having more than one game is you can kind of do things with 2 characters at once, which is what I did. Alrighty, so we're going to get this lot done. And forget-me-not seeds because they're little and blue. I'm not doing these in a very organised fashion. I keep swearing I'm going to do it in such a, in such a way as to make it look pretty, and then I keep forgetting and just putting things in the ground as fast as I can, which I suppose isn't that bad a thing. Although it is 12:03 AM and I haven't cleaned up the poop or fed the animals. Alright, let's get this character to hit the hay. We'll pocket those seeds, get some sleep. Yeah, we have checked out all the telly. Alrighty, so I need to get my missions in order, go find a tablet, and I'd like to collect, feed my animals and clean up their mess, and I make some pies. What do I need for pies? I need pie crust. Alrighty, so cookables. I love this cookable tab. You used to have to search through everything and just click on each thing one at a time, and this is such a quality of life improvement. Alright, so I'm going to need pie crusts. Looks like I can make 10 of them, so let's go with that. That'll probably keep me going for a bit anyway, unless I mess it up. Here we go. Alrighty, let's see what pies we can make now. Just basically, your pies are down here, and you can flick through and just see what you've got. The nice thing, oh look at that. Alright, I can make raspberry pie. Well, what do I have on board? What does raspberry pie need again? So sometimes I get a bit impatient with finding things out. So pie crust, sugar and raspberries, right? So I've got my pie crust on me. Let's just cancel that out. And I've got some blackberries. I need some sugar, which I think I stuck in the fridge. And the reason it's in the fridge is because, there we go. Basically, got to have your inventory open to shift click across. Let's grab those apples as well. We're going to learn how to make apple pie, strawberry pie, raspberry pie. I don't know if all of these are possible, but we'll find out. Cherry pie, we might as well have a go at that. I've only got 10 pie crusts, so I wonder if you can make lemon pie and if it requires eggs. This should be interesting. Alright, let's do the ones I'm relatively sure of getting right. So we'll go to experiment, and we'll go 1 lot of sugar and pie crust. Where are my pie crusts lurking? Oh, I buried them. My bad. Let's just pop that over there and then move it into here. And, plum pie. I wonder if you can do that. I'm not sure at all of this one. Alright, and then we're going to cook it and see if we get plum pie, or if we're going to get a disaster dish. Oh no, that doesn't bode well for me. Alright, let's give it another shot. Alright, we have a pie crust. We have, I don't know, an apple. We have a sugar. And we'll try that. Yes, alright, that's a new recipe for us. That's pretty good. Alrighty, let's try again. So we have sugar. That's kind of cool. And we have blackberries. Gonna have blackberry pie, right? Now let's give it a shot. Blackberry pie is not a thing. I wonder if pumpkin pie is a thing. Let's see if we know it first. Okay. Let's go with our pie crust. And a pumpkin. And some sugar. Wait, where'd that pumpkin go? There it is. Rightio. You know what? Maybe I'm just not meant for cooking. Let's go for a strawberry pie, because all the others worked out so well. Alright, here's one I didn't think would work. The others I was relatively sure would work. We know how that turned out. Let's go with the lemon and the pie crust and the sugar. I'm pretty sure I need eggs for this one, but let's give it a shot. Okay. My inventory is full, so I'm not allowed to do any more cooking until I empty some of it out. That's easy enough to do. Oh, I love these new fridges. We're just going to shift click a bunch of stuff over into the fridge so that the cooking bits know it's there. Coffee is pretty important for some of our friends. We're going to go and make some friends. Put the raspberries in. I suppose we should put the vodka and the rum and the black beans, put all those away. I love this auto stacking. I won't need 15 tofu because I've already got enough for Tucker. Pumpkins. Oops. Oh boy, I have filled the fridge. Okay. But I haven't filled this fridge. Let's get this one done. Pie crust. And that. Tick, tick, tick. And we'll get these in. I'm going to keep the black coffee on me because it's so good for me. Apple. Cinnamon. Ginger beer. I'm going to drink that later. Okay, I think pretty much that is... I'm going to ship the ice cream so I don't eat it by mistake. Because it's really good, but I don't want to eat it just now. Okay, so we have chicken pot pie. Chocolate pie. Awesome. Chicken. I need to plant the corn eventually. What is it? The 27th of Saturday. I'm not planting anything spring. That's all going to have to go back. Alright, so I'm just going to stick all my food down here in the bottom because that way I can find it easily when I need it. Tara likes grilled fish. I have to remember that. And I forgot to turn these flowers into seeds. Right. Alright. Info. Summer. Soybeans. All seasons. Is that sugar beet? Sugar beet is all seasons too, and so is whatever that is. Onions I'm not sure of. Spring. Okay, so that's got to go back in the box. That can be planted. They can all be planted. Summer, that can be planted shortly. Pistachio is a tree. Can that be planted here? Oh, that's a new one. I'm excited. Yes. Barley, all year. Okay, so that can... Hang on a minute. Now I'm confused. Alright, that's got to go in the box. All of those can be planted. Barley seed can be planted. Oat seeds I'm not so sure on. Summer, okay. Alright, we're good. I should stop faffing about and actually go do something. Oh yeah, like that exciting thing of, oh my gosh, it's the 27th and I have a bunch of spring crops ready to harvest and they'll all die if I don't. Yeah, let's not have that happen. Let's equip the watering can and we'll just get everything watered. And then I will do a mad harvesting rush. Honestly, we'll get off the farm eventually and I've got to feed everything. Maybe I won't get off the farm until, you know, next Christmas. But we're getting there very slowly. Gently does it. Oh, away we go. The plants I don't have to worry so much about are the ones that are there. See, look, you put your beehives near the flowers and you will start to get honey. But you won't get honey until you activate your flowers. So, flowers activated. Okay. Alright, I am going to harvest this lot though. Pocket the watering can, and away we go. Camellias are good for tea. And tea is good for gifts once you have, or for your Steam achievement for drinking tea. So if you're into those, I like them because they add a bit of challenge, a bit more challenge. But not everyone does, so. Alright, coffee beans. So some of these crops will last into summer and some of them are spring only crops. So the spring only crops we're going to lose. Actually, this is summer. What am I on? Some of these crops will last into autumn, but the summer only crops we'll lose. Man, miss a day on this game and I'm lost. There we go. Something kind of relaxing about harvesting. I love it. Just simple harvesting. time is it? Wow, 11:26. The day really passes quickly. You can make your days longer in pumpkin days. I prefer not to. I prefer just to play with the normal length of day, but you can make it longer if you feel the time pressure. Also, with saving the island from Jounce by filling the museum, you can set your difficulty to easier just to give yourself a bit more time, or you can play casual, where I don't think it matters so much. I haven't played it, so I'm playing pretty much on normal and just cruising along. I love how many crops you harvest with fertilizer. So basically the aim here is to just have as much in stock as I can. So if I get caught short one season for seeds, or I just don't want to harvest any crops, I've got enough crops in the sitting in storage that I can go and do whatever I like without having to worry about my quota, because I can fill it all on the first day of whatever season it comes in. It does take a little bit to get there though. So, ton of bell peppers. Actually, I have some recipes for them now, so that's pretty good. Okay, this looks like I missed a couple. Let's harvest those. Like I said, I don't know what's going to last and be around in 2 days' time, so we'll find out. Alrighty, into the, I hope those are blackberries. Maybe? Yes. Look at that. There's something very satisfying about just harvesting your crops. Oh, I'm going to be running out of inventory space soon, but that's okay. Our inventory stacks are now at 50, which is so much better. You still have to watch what you're doing, but it's not as bad as when you had stacks of 20. So I'm really loving that side of things. Oops, kind of might help if I watered these poor little plants. Oh, they're getting ready to fruit. That is so exciting. So these are ginger somethings. Dragon ginger? No. Oh wait, I can harvest them. Ginger dragons, there you go. And they're one of the specialty hybrid crops. So I now have enough ginger dragons that I can actually make a bunch of ginger dragon seeds. And the reason I would do that is because these things... Oops. Sorry, info. These things are worth 50G a piece. And a whole crop of them, they do take a while to grow, but a whole crop of them would be well worth it. Is that a floating poo? Oh my goodness, I think I really need to clean my yard up. The poop is levitating. Let's get this crop into the fridge. I may have to buy another fridge yet. Was this the full fridge? This was the full fridge. And most of those stacks are maximised. I know, it's not a very well organised fridge, but there you go. Alrighty, we are going to shift click our little lives away. Here we go. Actually, that wasn't so bad, was it really? No life lost with that one. Okay, let's go find some... I don't know. I really have to clean this yard up. It's starting to get to me now. Alright, let's collect our coffee and we'll leave that. So the coffee stacks in 50, the coffee beans stack in 100. This means that your processing can be interesting. Do you know with your corn, it stacks in higher numbers than it grinds to, so that's fine. I'm just going to go and dump all my grindables. Oh no, I've made my chicken sick. Alex will be very disappointed with me. And so will Alec. Alrighty, we shall shift click our grindables into the grinding shed. That's pretty much all done there. Those are more flowers, which I should get to plant, so I might just stick all of those. What is that? It's a gardenia. Okay. That can go in there as well, and that, and those. Alright, so I'm actually going to go plant all those, but not right now. What else do I need to do? I probably have errands to run. Actually, I was going to do errands. We're going to get our seeds from summer into the seed shed so that I could start afresh in winter. Oh man, so much to move. Alright, before they introduced fridges, I just used to stick everything in here. And as you can see, the stacks used to be 20, so I've actually got a lot more space in here than I realised. It's kind of nice. Rosemary's useful. Alright, I'm just going to dump, not that, actually, and we'll leave that as well, it's fine. Oat seeds can go, onion seeds need to go. What was corn, a summer crop? Yep, let's get rid of, whoops, let's get rid of that. Alright, and these were all seasons, weren't they? No, that was a summer as well. Let's pop those in the seed box. Alright, so pretty much the seeds left in my box need to be planted before next season. We might just grab those aloe seeds and dump them over there as well. And I've got a few autumn seeds. So when I get the autumn crop list, I'll come back for that. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of all the flowers out of here. I'll be here all day. Let's go with this. At least I know they're all in one spot. What's that? Gladiolus. That's something I need to give to the museum. Now I don't have to go chasing it. Oh, maybe I only thought I had to give it to the museum. Let's try again. Okay. Nope, doesn't look like I need to give that one to the museum anymore. Okay. Alrighty, we are almost ready to rock. Oh, I need to put that down there. Yep, okay, we're good. I still don't know what to do with this large package. I picked it up for Rose, and then I didn't deliver it to her on time, and she's like, well, forget it, I don't need it. But now I can't get rid of it. Oh my gosh, all my poo is floating. Oh no, not all of it, just some of it. No, maybe that's not floating at all. Oh, that's alright. Gosh. Equip. Alright, we're going to get rid of this because it is starting to really drive me crackers. I think all my animals are sick, so they can just wait a little bit longer before I bother feeding them. No, actually that's a bit mean. Let's do a clean of the barn as well, and when we clean the barn, we will clean up for the animals as well. I'm going to need those pies. Actually, pies are awesome, and I'm holding off on them because when I used them in my other game, I went faster. And I'm thinking that pies might be the best kind of fuel for when we go looking for this tablet, because we can run faster. And it won't take us as long. Maybe. Oh, I'm loving this honey. Alright, cows. I am really, really, really very sorry about not cleaning up your mess. Wow, I feel so guilty. Alrighty, let's eat the yummy chicken. What is that? Oh wow, I have a really happy character. That might have been better used as a gift. I'm going to have to remember it for happiness. It is a happiness gift. Yummy chicken. Okay, I'm going to have to look for a recipe for that. So that's what I like about the food. I haven't even scratched the surface on what foods do what yet. Kind of looking forward to that too. There's poop on the fence. Alright, I won't catch Alex today. Now that I've put food in a barn, what's going to happen is these guys are all out of my way, which means I can collect poo with impunity. I won't have to dodge around animals to get it done. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not a good thing for this farmer to be doing, but anyway. Talk about a biohazard. Also a fertilizer factory. Missed one. There we go. Well, that looks a bit better. So before I put the food down in here, what I'm going to do is just clean up the mess. Otherwise I'm going to be trying to get food out from around animals. And I'm going to have to go back into the other barn and put down more food because, as you can see, they've been sharing each other's feed boxes, which means that someone's eaten someone else's dinner. Look at this. Completely cleaned it out, didn't you? So at the moment there are no consequences for not feeding your animals, but they are talking about having consequences for not feeding your animals. So, okay, when I say no consequences, I mean your animals don't die. They are talking about animals possibly not making it if you don't feed them. So it's a good practice to get into. Not that you shouldn't not be feeding them anyway. Oh right, the sheep thought they had found an extra way in. Although I will fix them up in a minute. Man, I've got eggs everywhere. That is no good. Oh boy. Sheep have no problems with pooping in their barn. The pigs did not make this much mess in their own barn. Let's just fix that bit up. Alright, so there's no apparent ikonigiri. Apparently doesn't give you an effect. Otherwise it would have cancelled out my happy smiley face. I think the chickens are contemplating turning over to grass. Poor little things, they must be hungry. Oh man, in the food bin. Guys. I know you're sheep, but crumbs. No pooping in the food bowls. Yeah, so I've made my chickens sick from not feeding them, which is a bit bad of me. Let's pocket that shovel and get with collecting the eggs. Holy dooly. I have a cow trying to stick its head through the barn wall. This is food for chickens, cow. I see piggy. Piggies aren't too fussy about what they eat. Here we go. Alright, that is Bokula eggs, right? Actually, speaking of Boku eggs, these guys like to put them down the side of the shed as well. Alright, that should keep the chickens happy while I go and get them healed tomorrow. So that's pretty good. Let's just check and see if they've been... Hello, Rain. Yep. Occasionally the chickens will come in down the side. Alright, now before it heads into summer, I'm just going to get the last of the spring trees harvested. So we'll go into our fruit picker and grab that. Grab this. So the reason we want so many lemons and bits and bobs is because we're going to start with our relationships in town, and one of Hun Jao's favourite foods is anything to do with lemon. And the reason we wanted the apple pie is because one of Zoe's favourite foods is anything to do with apples. So I can make her apple candy or I can make her apple pie and she'll be happy. Actually, I wonder how Hunjao goes with lemon pie. We'll see. Just going to get the... Alright. Now for making pie crusts, I'm going to need a bunch of butter. So I might do that next. I'm just going to have to get all the milk out of the fridge to do it. Now that I've filled my butter quota. Oh man, the corn grew. Excellent. Pocket that. Quick tip, don't go into your fields with a shovel in your hand if you don't want to accidentally dig up most of your crops. Having done that. Corn is one of those perpetuals. You can plant it and it will give you multiple crops, but it's best to plant it right at the beginning of the season if you want to maximize that. Also, planting it in fertilizer really helps. Alright, I'm not going to really bother. Oh no, I'll water it and just see which one dies and which one doesn't. Honey, on the other hand. No honey yet? Okay. Excellent. Alright. So our animals are fed, our yard is clean, our crops are harvested. And I need to find raw cobalt and raw silver. Iron, there's my silver. So I'll shift click that across. So along with Tucker's tofu, we have raw silver for one of the dudes, and I needed raw cobalt. Actually, let me just shift click that across because I don't need that. I'm going to do some crafting for that. I'm going to need to polish that. Alright, where's my raw cobalt? There it is. Okay, not sure if that's enough cobalt though, so let's quickly check in our journal for our missions. Okay, so I need crystals for iris. Quartz, I'll check again. I don't think I've got any. Hefe wants chicha. Let's go and deal with the whole chicha thing for Hefe because I keep forgetting. And it's relatively simple to make. You just toddle over to your beer barrel and grab your corn and throw it in. Now, if you're not sure what you can put in your beer barrel, you can either go to the library and make a whole list of it, or you can experiment and just stick things in the beer barrel and see what comes out, which is pretty much what I did. Alright, I think Hefe actually wants less than that, but there we go. So I'm going to leave the chicha to brew. What else do I need? Okay, tofu, the Capricorn Ancient Stone Tablet for Harsha, we'll do that tomorrow. I need blackberry juice and chicken eggs and citrine. I don't think I've got any citrine. Let's just double check that. I might have. Oh, there you go. Alrighty. I don't know if I have enough citrine though. Let's check it. 3. Alright, so I need to find one more citrine. Chicken eggs. Okay, Tucker's chicken eggs to go with Tucker's tofu. Raw silver for Sister Emmy. Unpolished citrine for Nicholas. Cobalt for Ezekiel. I've got 2, that's pretty lucky. I need to go make blackberry juice for Iris. And how much chicha did I need for Hefe? Okay, probably just 1. So yeah, so crystals for Iris. So we might just in the morning hit the town with that. Crystals. Quartz crystal. Comet, opal, aluminium, uranium, moonstone, carnelian, alexandrite, dioptase, bloodstone. Yeah, I don't think I've got zinc, tungsten, amber, ruby, amalite, sapphire, tourmaline, comet. Comet is so pretty. How much is it worth? That's pretty good. Okay, so I need to go find quartz and citrine as well, so we might do a little bit of mining tomorrow. Check the tally. I think I forgot to look at the morning's recipes and things. So bread, zucchini, bell pepper and vegetable oil. I haven't made any of that. I probably should. Check the weather. Oh good, rain tomorrow. And we've learnt all our crafting recipes, so that's pretty good. Alright, time to get some Z's. Sleep then. 2 days. Pretty quick. Excellent. Alright, so I don't need to worry about rain. I do need to worry about making blackberry juice though. While I'm here, we might as well get that done. The drinks have all been put into one area. I think I might make myself 10 blackberry juice. Oh, really? Hang on. Oh man, how many times do I need to open that to know it's full? I need to do some cooking. Alright, this should be fine. And while I'm here, let's just shift click a bunch of this stuff away so we've got some space. Yep, so that's pretty good. We were also going to make ourselves some tools. So I've got one axe. Probably don't need to make any tools urgently, so maybe not. Alright. Check for crops. Nope, that's pretty good. Let's go and lay down some food for our beasties so that they can hopefully not get sick. Oh, these guys aren't sick. Let's give them all a quick brush. Oh no, that is sick. Okay, that's alright. Oops. There we go. And okay, we might as well shear them if they're able to be sheared. Awesome. That's pretty good. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to shear the other one. There we go. And catch, yep. So if they're sick, you can't collect from them. When I said there weren't consequences, I actually should have said if you let your animals get sick, the consequences is there'll be nothing to collect from them at all. Okay, sometimes if you can't feed them, just back up and give them some distance, and you'll be able to fit them in the thing. Because they're sick, it won't stop them eating. You just won't get anything from them until you cure them. Alright, I'll deal with that when the chicken's not there. Let's just cuddle the chicken and pop him over there. Grab that. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see how many of these guys need feeding again. Yeah, these guys are kind of hungry after stealing the cow's food last night. Here you go, guys. Actually, they'd like a good brush too. So, with the animals, you have hearts with them. Pigs are purely a meat animal. But you won't be able to slaughter them if they're not happy, because they won't give you anything. Just try and pat Peggy. There we go. Alright, the higher the level of brush you use to brush them, the better the effect will be. So there's no point trying to get any milk from the cows today because I didn't feed them and they're not giving me milk, which is really understandable when you think about it. But they still like being brushed, so we'll brush them. Alrighty. So that's the other thing kind of on the radar, is also expanding all our barns and making them a bit bigger, because we haven't done that yet. I just pocketed that. Alright, let's go. Who do I need to see? I need to see Hefe, Emmy, Ezekiel. Don't have anything for Hunjao, or Claudio, or Zoe. Okay, let me just have a quick look. Hefe Tucker's the big one. Hefe Tucker, Iris, Ezekiel, Emmy, and oh my goodness, I forgot Tara's trout. Okay. Hefe.
Muchas gracias.
Oh, yeah. Let me give you some tool blueprints and some materials you can use if you need it. Ooh. Ooh, what do tool blueprints look like? Oh man, now I'm going to have to go and check that out. That's really exciting. More tools. Okay, let's go find Tucker. Oh, right. Hi, Tucker. Yes.
Rock on.
There we go.
Rock on.
And he's also, I clicked on him again for the tofu. So, there we go. You're really welcome. Wow, a collared shirt with an island cucumber tie. And sandwiches. Thank you.
Dude.
How you doing? Homie can help me with a request I put on the request board. I'm selling a ton of my vegan cookies to the mainland. I've been swamped with orders. No worries. Hey, Lily. How you doing? Take your time deciding on your order. Did I bring any nuts with me? No. Okay. All right. Sometimes you get Emmy in here in the morning, but I think I'm a little bit late to catch her. Let's go and bug Jackie while we're here. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, kid.
What kind of music do you listen to? What? Really? Wow, their music sucks. Thanks, Jackie. Alrighty, is that Rose? That's Rose. Who else did I need to see? Okay, not Iris, not Harsha. Yes, Iris. All right, Iris for the Blackberry Juice. Let's go give her that before that quest runs out and she gets mad at us. Because really, it's kind of good to not. Hey, Iris, I have a quest for you. Oh, wait. I didn't have any blackberry juice on me, did I? Because I didn't make it because I had no space. And then I put everything away. All right, I'm daft. Hi, Kamoko. You wouldn't happen to have some time. Yeah? A request. Okay. They really, really start hinting at when they've got requests up. Make sure to go get your hair touched up. Oh, not the hair thing again. She's a little grumpy, but it's important to make everything coordinate. Lady, have you looked at what I'm wearing? Yes, I can do that. Peter, pocket that package. Alrighty. And it does help if you're hitting the right key to get them moving. Alright, while I'm here, I've got to remember to see the vet and fix my animals up. Hey, Alec. How you doing? Rain is nice. Some people really hate it, but I think the thunder's really soothing. Cure the animals. Oh my, I am a bad farmer. Ow, that was expensive. I must take better care of my animals. Julian, I just got a package for him. Let's go talk to him. Hey, Julian. You borrowed it from Jim. Well, of course you did. Hey, Tessa. Don't run around the rain too much. The mayor and I appreciate your hard work, but you need to take care of yourself as well. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Alrighty. Jim, wasn't it? Okay. Emmy, Ezekiel, Jim. That's where we're going. Emmy, Ezekiel, and Jim. Let's drop in and say hello to Tanis. Hey, how you doing? I'm not the wet skeleton thing again. Man, that girl is fixated. How are you doing, Takeo? I've come to say hello. Oh, whoa, friendship +4. Wow. He is kind of cute. We might start our romancing with him, I think. Jamie, how you doing? Perfect book reading weather, wouldn't you agree? I'm going to go and read with Harsha over a cup of hot chocolate. Hey, Harsha, how you doing? Yep, the rain is good. She hates going outside. That's funny. All right, let's go find Sister Emmy. I have a feeling she might be asleep at this time of day, but you know what? You never know your luck in a big city. Oh, whoops. Let's try that jumping over the fence thing again. Bing, bada, boom. The problem with picking up a lot of errands. Oh, right. Let's go say hello to this guy. Hey, Jummo. How you doing? Oh, I've got to find this Gelfie who steals. Gelfie steals bones from Jelmo. Jelmo's the graveyard keeper. That can't be good, right? Anyway, it is 3:27. I think Emmy doesn't wake up yet. Okay. You've been such a sweetie lately. I thought I'd whip something up for you.
Cutie.
Thanks. No, I came to say hello. Sometimes the things Sister Emmy says are a little spooky. You think? Speaking of Sister Emmy, what have you done with her? Okay, never mind. She's asleep. All right. So the last two people I've got to see are Jim and Ezekiel. And Jim is usually, sometimes, maybe, kind of, sort of, down by the river. Hi, guys. Oh, man. Branch in the face. I know, it was my fault for jumping through them. There we go. And sometimes he's not down by the river. I will find him eventually. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll wait till it's time to go to the pub and we'll meet him there. Ezekiel, I have stuffs for you. Yes.
Golden!
You're very welcome.
Gold!
Oh no, Pumpkin Vale is sitting on top of a gold mine and they don't even know it. You help me out and we'll both be filthy stinking rich instead of just filthy. Awesome. Thanks, Ezekiel. You know what else we've got to do? We have to dump a couple of things over at the museum. Let's go do that. And then what we might do is see if we can find that extra bit of citrine in the mines. So let's grab this, travel over to the museum, and maybe can get stuff. We might also drop in on Blake because I keep neglecting him. Because he's all the way out here, and while he likes it that way, it's really hard to get to know him if you don't say hello to him. So, how you doing, Evan? It's really important to me that all my bros are having a good time. Need anything? A game for Sister Abigail. I can do that for you. Pocket that. Now, donate. All right, again, we'll try not to donate the Pisces tablet because we want to give that to Harsha first. We will give up one of our polished meteorites. And that's it. It is getting dark out here. And that would be Blake. I wonder if I can catch up to him. Actually, you know, if I ate pie, I could run faster. It's tempting. Or I could just cut across the corner instead of going around. I've got full hit points. Hopefully I won't run into anything bitey in the dark and the rain and the wet. Let's see if he wants to have a chat. Hey, Blake. What was that? Oh, hi. Are you going to help us out with the museum or what? I would, but I just can't, okay? No worries, Blake. You know, that's the chattiest that boy's ever been. Okay, let's head. We're looking for citrine and we're looking for quartz. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that we're most likely to find them deeper in the mines than shallow. So we might run to the middle and work our way out. How much? That is not a lot of backpack space for mining. I'm just going to have to eat fast. And I can't remember if citrine is white, yellow, or green in the rocks. So quartz is white, so we'll be mining white. And citrine is, I think it's a pale yellow color, but so that means it would probably come up as white. Anyway, to get to the center of the mines, follow the minecart track in, follow the mushrooms around the corner, and follow it round till you get to a fountain. Go past the first thing and wander through into the second on your right, and then via left all the way around. Go this way. Actually, while we're here, I have a vague idea that one of these things in here is something I should be paying attention to. Alright, so I can only do that on a farm. That's okay. We'll ignore that then. P. And wander this way. And we'll follow around this way. Alright, what did I say? Green or white? That's probably the wrong. That's green and pink. That's blue. I might regret this. Then again, I might not. Where's my pickaxe? And we shall equip. And oops, get rid of that by using the eye. That was Codot. Okay. Granite. No, we want quartz. Alright, not what I wanted. Neither was that. Pyrites, neither was that. That's taken up 3 more spaces in my pack. Okay. When you get to this junction in the road, follow the mushrooms. You should go past a fountain on your left and a pile of something on your right. That colour will vary. And then we just keep going. And we keep going. And we go past the fountain and we veer right. Through the grassy bits. Keep going through the grassy bits. Follow these mushes right around till you get to here. If it's your first time through, there'll be a boulder. Don't follow the twisty path. Follow this pillar to your left and the mushrooms to your left. Bing, bada, boom. Ignore the mushrooms in this case and go to your right. You'll probably work that out anyway because that other path is a dead end. So there you go. Just keep following everything around and around. I still have to go back to the Lepido mines and prove that it wasn't a fluke that I found my way in. Or at least prove that I can remember my way, and that's kind of important. When you get to the glowy mushrooms, you know you're on the right track. And follow it round again. Ignore those glowy mushrooms. It's a dead end, you can figure it out. And eventually you'll get to these glowy mushrooms and these glowy mushrooms. And you will find a tunnel. All right. I don't need any more black flowers, so I'm going to leave those there today. Right, so citrine is either green or white or yellow. And I think it probably isn't yellow, but that's okay. Yes, there's my citrine. Okay. The other thing I need, I'm going to ignore a bunch of stuff that I probably will regret later, is we need some granite. Not granite, what is it? Quartz. So I'm going to kind of... Oh, wow, tiger's eye. I'm thinking quartz is a nice white clear kind of rock, so I'm just going to pick on those because my backpack space is really... That's opal. That's aluminium. My backpack space is really limited, so yeah, we're going to go for the white rocks first and just see what we can come up with. Hey Monkshade, sorry about that. The day's going really well. Yeah, no, my day's going pretty well. It's got 4,500 words done so far. I'm allowed to have a break. But no, I love this spot. It's really pretty here. And so many nice rocks. I'm trying to find crystal for iris, and quartz crystals fairly difficult. Oh, good. I didn't know meteorite came in white rocks, though. That's pretty cool. Maybe quartz crystal is pink. Uh-oh. I need to eat something to make space. Let's eat that. Rhodochrosite. Okay. Granite. Finding lots of granite and not a lot of quartz. Uh-oh. Alright, time to eat something else. I kind of emptied my backpack out, but I don't think I did it enough. And then I did some deliveries. Oh boy. Always makes me cry when I eat something just to... Let's go with the chicken pot pie. Oh wow, I wonder what that means. Oh, it means happy. Oh, alright, we found our unpolished quartz. That's what we were chasing. Okay, so Iris wants quartz. I've got a delivery for Jim, Sister Abigail. I found Nicholas's citrine. He wanted 3 and I had 2 already, so that's pretty good. Raw silver. Alright, so I've got... And I need to go fishing. Actually, that's what we want. Oh, wow. Newspaper writing is so different. It's really brief and yeah, it's a kind of a different kind of art form to novel writing, but which is different to short story writing, but some of the skills translate across. I think newspaper writers have got to be really really precise with their words because they don't get given a lot of space. Hey, Evan. So yeah, that's a hard trade. Because it's also no guarantee their article will be accepted. Kind of like novels, I guess. So yeah, but 4,000 words, I mean, I type between, on an average day, I'll type between 1,000 to 1,400 words of a story in an hour. On a good day, I can sometimes get 2,000 down, but that's usually for 1 hour only, and I can't, I slow down after that. But yeah, so I tend to type for an hour, take a 5-minute break, stretch out my hands, and then get back to it. When I've had writer's block, though, it's like that wordage can drop to 500 words every couple of hours, so that's really bad. Oh, Jim borrowed it from Alec. Man, now I'm getting the runaround from all the guys. Okay. Oh no, I need to go to sleep. So yeah, but I haven't done newspaper writing. Alrighty, let's let this little character get some rest. Okay, and we'll see. Tomorrow will be the first day of... Oh, it is the first day of fall. There you go. First day of fall. A bit like today's the first day of March for me. In channel. Raspberry candies. Haven't I... That is it. We're going to have ourselves a little cooking experimentation party in a minute. Okay, I have got... In here... No, in here... That's right. I was going to put a couple of things in the grinding shed so that it was close. Okay, shift click that over. And that one. All right. Take my meteorite over here. I got given a new recipe too from Cafe. What it was. Premium ultimate ice. Ooh. I can make that now. So Meteor looks like the highest level of... Okay. Thing that you can get. Let's pop that away. It's like everyone says, I want to be a writer. It's the only thing you can say is, do you want to write an essay? Do you want to write essays for a living? Which, if you like doing it, is fine. But actually, I better not process any of that. That would be bad. But yeah. Okay. Any of these crops perpetual? No. Okay, I'll deal with that another time. We are going to need... Let's just put that away. It's blinding me. We're going to need our post box in a minute, and then we're going to find out what we need for fall, and just to see how that goes. So, all right, letters in the letterbox, and away we go. You know what? We can probably fill a lot of that. We might head home and see how that is. Just call regrets to inform you that our factory will not open for business. The mainland has declared this island a nature reservation and a place of great cultural significance. We were looking forward to working with the citizens of the island, but we will be returning to the mainland. If you are interested in working at Jansko at any time, please contact us. I'm so sad. Not. Okay. Jansko is gone. Long live Jansko. I need to see Iris, and I forgot her Blackberry Juice again. Iris, Nicholas, Emmy, and Alec. All right, Alec is closer. Ow. Hey, Alec.
Thanks a bunch.
You're welcome. And how are you doing? The spaghetti and meatballs story again. And... cure animals. Oh, awesome. I have none to cure. Let's try and keep it that way for a bit longer this time. Alrighty, there goes Rose. I wonder where she heads this time. Oh, she goes to the cafe, actually. Oh no, Sister Emmy won't be there. She won't be awake though. Let's go check out, see if Sister Emmy is awake. It's like that time when I did that final delivery and I didn't know what my score was because I didn't give the Pisces tablet, so it didn't let me know what percentage of the museum. And I'm like, oh no. But yeah, it's pretty. It's good. It's such a relief because I can relax a little bit now with the collecting. Sister Emmy. There we go. And Greta, in my visions, I saw this was your favourite food. It's unlike me to ignore a sign, so I prepared some for you. Batter.
Excuse me.
Even though we worship a goddess, our order isn't all-female by design. We'd all love to have a brother among us. It just sort of ended up like this coincidentally.
Excuse me.
Mother Isabella is quite strict with how the temple is presented. I understand, though. All right. I think I've delivered everything for Emmy that I needed to. Yep. Sister Abigail. That was the other one.
Thank you.
How do I plan out my stories? I have two ways. One of them is I just start writing. And the other one is I'll just start writing because I'll have a phrase in my head or a picture or something. And the other way is I'll get a concept and I'll think, wow, let's poke this concept a little bit, and I'll start writing. I'll write down the concept, then I'll write down the character, if I've got one, and the motivation. And then I'll just write, sometimes I'll write an outline of what happens. I mean, my first trilogy, I think the outline was, book 1 was the group gets together. That was it. That was my outline, and discovers a hint of the big bad. And then I think the next one was, for the next book I wrote, the group defeats the big bad, and they haven't really. And the last one was the final defeat. That was my outline. It's about how I used to write 10 years ago. Now I write a lot more detailed outlines. Outlining is something that I never used to do. I used to, and I still don't for a lot of my stories. My flash fiction, I'll just start by writing the first word or the first sentence that comes into my head, and the story will grow from that. Most of my short stories happen that way. Nicholas. And then I've got to, then I just get to a point in the story where I don't know what's going to happen next. So I'll sit down, I'll read what I've written. I'll read what I've written, and then I'll work out what the story is actually going to end up like, or where it's going to go. And at that point, I'll kind of follow the outline that I write. But the thing with stories is you can write the best outline in the world. If your story decides to go in another direction, just go with it. Unless you really can't. Because usually, if you follow where your subconscious goes, you get the better story anyway. 9 times out of 10, sometimes that doesn't work.
Thank you.
There you go. Oh, nice. So, when you're writing to a deadline, outlines are kind of really, really essential, because you need to have that path to follow. And so it's just kind of, I suppose you really make that choice when you start the story. This is a story I can write as it comes, or this is a story that I need to get down, and it has to follow a certain path. But you never have the complete story ever. What comes out onto the page sometimes isn't in your head when you start. Just bits of it. But that's pretty much how my story writing goes. It's a bit vague. And then of course you just sit and write. So, which I think is the hardest part of writing, is just sitting and writing. It's amazing how many household chores suddenly become really important the second you sit down to start to type. What sort of stories do you like? Do you like to write yourself? Okay, he's not going to let me pick up that poo. Alrighty. I think the here we go again. Some days I just can't seem to get the feed boxes to want to load. At least not easily. I should cuddle my chickens. Oh, good. Oh, nice. Yep, sci-fantasy is good. Actually, that's one of mine, the genres that I like writing in as well. It's just something really good about mixing your dragons with your starships. Gives a lot of people conniptions, though. Look, all I can say is write the story as it comes. When it doesn't want to, write what you've written, and just think about where you might want it to go next. And if you're writing already, skill's something you can develop, but you can only develop it while you're writing. You have to write more to get better, like anything else. So if you're already showing the talent for it, it's just a matter of writing to hone it. You can do it. As for the willpower, it's just, yeah, that's the hard part. It's days you're gonna want to sit down and just write the story, but you won't feel like it. So, I mean, I bribe myself. I blatantly, outright will bribe myself to write. When I do this, I can have a cookie. When I have 1,000 words done, I can go and do something that I want to do. Yeah, that's really the only thing I can say. And stick at it. You might not feel like writing, but the story's still there, even when you don't feel like writing. It's just some days it's harder to get out of your head than others. But if you're really stuck, you can come at it from a number of angles. You can just make yourself write one more word, and then one more word, and then one more word. You can write what you've written and write a précis of it, and that'll give you a feel for how the story's gone so far. And you might, while you're writing that précis, get an idea of where you want it to go next. There's a number of things you can try, and not all of them will work all the time. And some will work better for some stories than they will for others, and that's really it. Yeah, I don't think I've got much more than that. And talk to a lot of different people who are writing, and just see what they do that might work for you. But just because it works for one person doesn't mean it'll work for another. And even if it doesn't work for one person, it doesn't mean it won't work for you. So there's that as well. That's kind of important to remember. That there'll be days when it's easier, and there'll be days when what worked the day before didn't. I mean, I just had 3 days of having trouble writing. And I mean, I tried writing with music, I tried writing without music, I tried not letting myself game until I had finished writing, which, given that when I'm gaming I'm actually working out plots in my head, is probably not the best approach I could have taken. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Writing is, oops, I better go and empty my pack a little bit. That's just how it is. The story's there. And that's the other thing, you got to write because you love it, write because you enjoy it, and write what you like to write. If you don't, then you won't be writing in 10 years' time, or 5 or 1. So decide whether or not you want to make it your career or give it a go as your career, and then approach it like that's how it's going to be. Yes, and that's the other thing. It's if you're going to regret not trying, then you got nothing to lose by trying. If you're anything like me or most writers that I know, your worst enemy is you. You'll be the one to doubt yourself the most. So yeah, so just try, and just set yourself a time. I'm going to write this book, and I'm going to try writing for a month or a year or however long. And don't expect to write thousands of words in a day when you first start. Not easily. I mean, you probably can, but just don't expect it to. It gets easier as you write. Most days. Some days it actually gets harder, but anyway. I'm thinking of what I need to put in what box. And I think what I need to do is have a look at what I need to do and grab my quota: wheat, kidney beans, and soybeans. Let's start with those. Yeah, so, but I love writing, and I write everything and anything. But you've got to finish what you start. Don't just jump from one thing to the other. beet, wheat and sugar beet, barley, wheat, sugar beet, barley, oats and rice. That could be a problem. Wheat, sugar beet, barley, and they should be in the other box. I'm going to need to go mining for salt as well. Alright, before I get excited about that rice, I'm going to go put it in the seed maker. Actually, no, I'm going to go check for seed, then I'm going to put it in the seed maker. There we go. Bing. Barley. And rice. Oats. Okay, so I do need rice seeds. That makes sense. And good luck, too. Because, yeah, just good luck with that writing. Just go for it. Do what you can. There we go with that. Yes, exactly. Even if you don't want to publish it, write it anyway. The world needs stories. Even if they're just your stories for yourself. Every story has a place. You don't want to not. If it's there, write it. Wheat, sugar beets, potatoes. So what I'm doing for those curious is I'm actually just filling my crop quota with the crops that I've got. So I'm going to go grab some kidney beans and soybeans, cauliflower and potatoes. And I'm just going to fill this quota while I can. That gives me a bunch of time to not have to plant huge amounts of crops. And I can just go and... Where did that go? Up there they are. And that means I can just go and explore with complete impunity. Cauliflowers. Probably going to want to plant a few of those though. So wheat, so kidney beans, soybeans. That I need some space in here. There's only 3 of those. That's a problem. Oh, that's awesome. 100,000. That's really good. Okay, I need to plant the soybeans. Soybeans need to be planted. Where are they? I'm just looking for more soybeans to turn them into seeds. I saw them a minute ago. That's alright, we won't get rid of those. Just go on with the J. Wheat, kidney beans, soybeans, sugar beet, barley, cauliflower. Alright, so I didn't see any potatoes, so maybe I don't have any. There's the soybeans. Yep, gonna have to grab those potatoes and plant them. Alrighty, oops, the batter can go in the fridge. And so can they, and those, and oops, no, not those. Where'd they go? Yep, that's all done. Pop that in there. All right. So basically what we've done is we've filled pretty much most of our quota. I didn't see what the animal product quota was, but that's okay. We can check that out another time. So cauliflower is in. The kidney beans are in. What else do I need? Mayonnaise and cheese. That's typical. Alright, well, mayonnaise is made from eggs and I have a ton of those, so we'll get those going. Okay. How many did I need? 30. Alright, I'm going to go get some more eggs. We will make some mayo. Time for making mayo. Okay. Alright, what's my milk supply like? Not great. That's because I keep neglecting my cows and they keep getting sick. That is on me. Huh. Yeah. Alright, so let's go make some mayo with these eggs. And then what we'll do is I was going to make a bunch of butter as well. So I might do that. What I'll do is I'll mayo the eggs. And I will butter the milk. I should be making cheese, I know, but that's okay. And I want to see what this looks like on. Okay, that's not happening. I want my jacket back. Here we go. Necklace, earrings, hat. Is that a hat? It's kind of cute, but I'm not sure I like it. Alrighty. Let's collect the butter. I'm going to go make some pie. Maybe. Bing, bada, boom. Alright, the other thing I was threatening to do was candify a few things, wasn't I? So what candies haven't we got? Cherry, apple, blackberry, strawberry, raspberry, and peppermint. We've pretty much got everything I can think of. Lemon. We haven't got any lemon candy. Alright, let's go find what's in the fridge. I've got strawberry candy. I don't think blueberries can be made into candy, but we're going to try it anyway. I remember having a disaster dish last time I tried this. I don't remember seeing cherry, so we'll give that a shot. And I don't remember seeing plum, so that needs to be tried. I've got apples, so that's pretty good. Alright, that's everything in that fridge. What's in this one? Raspberry and plum and apple. I wonder if Ginger Dragon makes a candy. I mean, you can imagine that. That'd be like a little fiery, sweet sort of thing. Tomatellons I'm tempted to, but I don't think so. Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay. Experiment. Let's just check our candy list. Alright, I don't need to try cherry, apple, strawberry, raspberry. Where are my lemons? Completely forgot the lemons. Where are my lemons? There they are. Alright, we're good. I was about to freak out there for a minute. I was going to think, where are my lemons? They're not there, but they are. Oh, ginger candy is really good. Do you get those little ginger candy bears? We get those in Australia and they're like chewy, but they're so gingery, it's insane. Those I like. And we have lemon and sugar. Where did that go? Alright, we have made lemon candy. I wonder if we get plum candy or a mess. Let's find out. It's a kitchen. We're allowed to make a mess. Oh no, you get plum candy. That is awesome. Alright, so do we get... I think we've got cherry candy already, haven't we? Yep. What about blueberry? Like I said, last time I made this, I got a disaster dish. So let's see if we can get one this time. You never know your luck in a big city. Ah, no. Okay, obviously we're not that lucky. Okay, let's check out while we're here. We might as well get our drinks. And I need to make blackberry juice for Sister What's Her Name. So 2 of any fruit makes a juice. All right, let's cook. We're going to cook 10 of these, won't we? Oops. Okay. That was for Iris. Yes, that was for Iris. Alrighty. So in our drink thingy, have we got lemon juice? No. We've got cherry, blueberry, apple, lavender, strawberry, tomato, and raspberry and blackberry. So that means we don't have blueberry. So let's try 2 of those. Hey! I didn't see any plum either. Actually, plum wine, that's something else we can make. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep. I think because they're a jelly baby type thing, they might have gelatin in, so that might be off limits for you. That's a shame though, but that's okay. You can get hard ginger candies. Experiment. Awesome. I'm thinking that lemon is not going to make a juice. I'm thinking it's going to be a mess, and we probably need to add sugar. Yeah, okay. Let's try. I'm going to try 1 lemon. Actually, no, 2 lemons. And a sugar, because 1 lemon and a sugar gives us candy, right? So 2 lemons and sugar. Ah, should give us lemonade. That's awesome. Okay. All right, that might be the extent of my experimenting for the day. What I might do is pop Gretha into bed, and we might go and hunt for this tablet as the last thing we do for the session. So let's give this a shot. All right, I got something in the mail. That'll be congratulations. You sold a ton of stuff. I'm going to be a really bad farmer and not actually hoe out last year's crops until tomorrow. What we're going to do first up. All right, we are going to just check on the food for our animals because I don't feel like spending another 1,300 to see them through. Let's just pat and milk the cows while we're here, because I think it was something like 20 cheese again. So let's grab these. Nope, she really isn't ready to be collected from. Okay. Alright, so the cows are fed and milked. The piggers are fed, they're fine. The chickens are good. Mostly. Oh, again. Sometimes when the chickens are standing in front of the feed bowl, you won't get any seed in either. Just seems to be a thing. Alright. So, I'm thinking we've actually got everything we need to from there. And possibly that I'm in trouble if I go treasure hunting. That's right, I was threatening to ship ice cream last night. Let's see how well that goes. Farmer, what is that mess in that shipping box? Well, sir, that's the ice cream you were supposed to collect. Alright, I'm actually going to ship all the juices because I've got the juice award. And I might do the same with the candy. I should keep that. We might give that to Hunjiao. And what else is there? That might do that. I know I love the flowers. But I've got to be a bit more creative. I mean, I just dumped them in the ground. They would look a lot better if I actually organized myself a bit better and made them into patterns. Got to do that. Make a really pretty farm pattern thing. I'm chasing, yeah, these things. So we need to head out to the ancient pyramid. Okay, okay, 8:45 for the shipment, and then 1600 for making the quota. So at this rate, we can start thinking about buying another property here or a property over in. Oh, I got some hybrid seeds. Nifty. Ginger dragons. Yes. Awesome. And actually, the other thing we can do is deliver Blackberry Juice to Iris. And then we'll go get Harsha her tablet. And I should probably drop in and see Claudio. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. She's done and good. All right. Let's go and find Harsha's thing. Oh, cool. Hey, Rose. Oops. Hand sewing. That's beautiful. So, yeah. I just like, with the flowers, I like the massive colour. So as you come up over the hill and you get down into here, you can see them. And they're just like, just this blotch of colour. Yeah, I like that about them. Alrighty, let's go and get the, what do you call it? That tablet, if I can work it out. So basically, when I was looking up at that plateau and said we might need to come at it from behind, that was on the right track, and I should have just given it a shot instead of going, oh my god, I'm so confused, which I was. Oh, now here we go. This is me about to get stung again, I can tell. All right, we are just going to wait. Last time I did that, I did get bitten by a redback. Huh. We are just going to, oops, hang on a minute now, I'm scared of spiders. All right, let's see what we've got in here. So there was one other thing in the pecan peace woods, and then I think most of the rest were in the jungle. So, alrighty, let's go across country. I know, it's really silly. Oh, foxes! Here they are. They're so cute. Boo! I know, right? That's a bit mean of me. I'm going to go boo one day. It's going to turn around and take my arm off and be like, boo yourself. Oh, nope, saw me coming. Oh, wow, apples. There used to be a vine fence around these, and I used to worry that the little pixies in the forest would get offended that I had stolen their apples or their pumpkins, but now there are no fences, so I feel a bit safer about that. No worries, Monkshade. Okay. I should have a quick check on my map to see where I'm at. Oh yeah, good. We're heading kind of in the right direction. All right. Go this way, up the mountain. Ah. All right. And then maybe we should turn in. I'll just see if the path turns in. I remember seeing in this area somewhere this beautiful pair of statues overlooking where the village was. And actually, I think I'm coming around the wrong way now. Yeah, I actually think I need to probably go up that way. Let's just wait till we can find a way up. There we go. So if you come at the slope diagonally, you're generally pretty right. So what I was doing was I ran back in from the other end, and it was dusk, and I came to the top of this hill. And I could see the town from where it was, but I can't remember where the hill was that I'm looking for. And I know how to get to the old the temple, but what I'm looking for is that. Okay, see that there? That's where I want to go. How do I get there? All right, let's just go up to the top here. There's our temple. Oh, doesn't that look pretty in autumn? Yeah, that is so, and I'm going to take a picture here. Look. Let me just turn her around. Hit the U to unlock the camera. Turn it back. And now what I can do is I can let go of the middle mouse button and hit F12. And you get a shot of your character that way. If you hit U again, your camera is locked and you spin around to face the right way. So much easier than the way I was doing it before. Yeah, the 4 colours are great. So what I want to go is to, oops, let's just get an eyeball on these things again, is to that plateau over there, right there. So I just got to work out how to get up there. Because there were flowers up there, and I'm thinking maybe that's where my missing flowers are. Okay. All right, so that's a sheer cliff. Let's just toddle along the top here and see if we can find a way that might not be a sheer cliff. I think I've got to come up the back of that. All right, through the trees. Ah, splat. Oh gosh, now I am lost. Right, so this is, at the top of this is where we want to get to. And like I said, I think you get to it from the back. Maybe, if you're very lucky. But I came on it in spring, and they were surrounded by these massive flowers. And then I haven't been able to find them since. And I thought maybe with the other statues disappearing from the landscape, here we go, that's what had happened to them. Oh, no, that's not the right way. But I'm thinking, and I can't remember if it was with this character or not. So, okay, you've got to come up the front way for these guys. Look at this. It's so pretty. And that's what I've come here for. All right. Okay, it's not these ones because I have donated Hellball before. But no, that's what I'm after. The Morning Glory. Yes. All right. But these guys, let's just turn her around again. Actually, oops. Let's back out. Right. Turn her around. Hit the U on the unlock on camera. I'll try again. There we go. And we'll grab a screenshot of that. Yes, Morning Glory. It's one of the flowers we've got to find. And hit U and spin her that way. We'll just turn her around so it's that way. Hit U to unlock the camera. Middle mouse button, turn. And there we go. And then U just to spin around. So basically what I was hoping was that I would come up here and find, so this is Hellbore, which we can find in a couple of places. But the Morning Glory I've only found in that one spot. Now I've lost the light, but we need to go this way oh boy, to get to the, so I should now in my bag. Yes. Okay. So it's been nagging me for ages. I've been wanting to find those statues again. Now I'm lost. Okay, yep. So we need to head straight this way. Hopefully not right into the middle of a spider's web. I can see sparkles up here. I want to know what that is. What's the sunset through the trees? It's the moon. Oh, actually. Oh no, hang on. Now we unlock that. And if I just get that in the right spot. Nope, I've missed it. That's all right. What I was trying to do is get the a shot of the moon in this area here behind her. I know, I should be focusing on finding treasure, and now I'm lost again. Hang on. To get unlost, we need to be going that way. Yep, here we go. I just came from that way. There's my angels. What am I on? Ah, I need to go a little bit more there. And it's at the top of... Okay. Angels are there. Temple is seen from the top in there, I think. And if you're really lucky, you'll be able to find the road. But we should... Oh no, not more grass. I know, I've spent most of the morning running around like a mad thing. There's the temple over there. I'm going to have to come around at it because there's a cliff in the way. Yep, it's up there, so we need to go more this way. Pretty sure I've covered it from the other angle before. Oh, well, let's just dodge down into here. So apparently there is a way to the plateau where the Capricorn Tablet is. And I should probably not stop and dig up all the bits and bobs that I know are here. What time is it? 9:06. As tempting as it is, oh look, a treasure. Pigs can be treasures, yes they can. I love them because it's just like, it's such a pretty game. And you can find all the bits and bobs in here that that you might need for your ancient artifacts. I find more pots than anything, but you do find the occasional other sculpture as well. Oh, there we go, 2 dimples in the dirt. That one there. I've got the rooster before. And I don't know about the arrowhead shirt though. That might be new. That's 3 artifacts. Usually you pick up about 6. Alright. So the clue I was given was get to here and head west. Actually, that's kind of what I normally do. That's pretty good. Can I get up that way? No, I'm going to have to go up onto the temple. Actually, there should be... Alright, there isn't. Let's wander up here. Through the trees. Alright, we are oriented. Haha, there's 2 more dig spots. Down here we have this one. So what's that? Yep, I think I have a small ancient pot already, but I might not have a number 2 small ancient pot. And I think I have an obsidian. So where we're trying to go is here. Pretty sure there's a plateau here. Anyway, so that's what we're trying to do. I haven't been stung in this area yet. Pretty sure that can always change. Just give myself a little bit more distance. Here's our cinnamon grove. It used to be the only thing out here, and now there are more trees. So if you are after cinnamon, this is pretty accessible even early in the game. You just have to do a lot of running around to find it. Cinnamon is good. And it's easier to find the sparkles in the dark. Okay. So are we heading west? We're heading west. I've been out this way so many times. Okay. Now, there should be a trail. Maybe I've just run past it because normally I just keep going that way. But that looks... I don't remember this being here. Cool. I love it when there's something new. This is one of the best things about an early access game. See the waterfall. Actually, this is our plateau. How do I get up there? So one of the best things about an early access game is finding the new things, especially when the game is supported this well. Yeah, that's what I love about it. It's got good devs, and they're always working on it. All right, I think it's time I made sure my health was at full. Oh, here I am. It's really peaceful and calming, and oh my God, something just rustled. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't the only one who jumped. I tell you what, when I'm doing the I'm not even seeing them. Okay, I'm going to assume that there's either some kind of spider up here or some kind of what's that? Some kind of that's vanilla. Some kind of beetle. It's either spiders or beetles. I'm on full hit points, so unless I run into a scorpion, I'm going to be okay. And I'm thinking I'm not getting close enough for anything. So this is where we wanted to go. Remember how we were looking up and going, it looks like a really well developed area. So this is the plateau we were looking for. And we should be able to see bus stop. There's that big nub of rock that we saw. And there's our bus stop. So when we were looking up going, this plateau, this is what we were looking for. So I guess we're just going to have to run around and hope it's not another dead end, and that I didn't get the clue wrong, or that I didn't miss it when I was jumping out of my skin because of things that go Scrabble in the dark. Oh man. Alright, so we're going to have a look around here. And then because I'm lost, I'm going to work out which way we came in and then just go as far as I can in the opposite direction. So we'll just see how we go. So I think what I'm looking for is another dig point. Maybe. Normally there's like a statue or the remains of a statue around here somewhere, like around where the tablets are. What's that? That's a bush. It's all right. Oh. I'm not hearing any sound. Oops. Except for the scary beetles. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing it. Oh, wait, are they flowers? Okay, hang on. Right, that's a chest. Let's dig that up just because we can. I'm trying to remember if I have another shovel. Oh, there's my dig point. I've lost my sound effects. A water pumpkin. Ooh, I wonder how they work. Hang on, let me just have a quick look at sound effects. Settings. Yeah, sound. Alright, I might turn the master volume up a little bit. Hopefully I won't deafen us all. And we'll go resume. But that looks like what we're after. No, I haven't seen one before either. That is really cool. That. Oh, you know what? That's our tablet. And I'll just eat that. I'm out of backpack space. So I'll eat something which will give me a backpack space. There it is. One Capricorn stone tablet. So there's not really any landmark for it. You just have to find the chest and then look around near the chest. I guess you could say that the flowers. Gee, the flowers are a good clue. Man, jumpy much? That's right, my inventory is full. Alright, there's probably nothing I'm really willing to give up. So I'm going to have to make my way back to this plateau just to find out what these flowers are that I don't know. In the meantime, because I need to get home pretty quickly, I'm just going to try and find the edge of the plateau again. Okay, there's sunrise. Let's go that way. Oh, oh man, you know what? They look like they're flying away. If you look, you can just see them moving. So what I'm thinking is that they're grasshoppers. Oh my god, deer! So cool. Sorry guys, excuse me, coming through. Where is my path? Okay, that's the path I came in on. And this should be the path to the DD stop or the tuk-tuk stop. Yes. Oh, I can fly! That was awesome. Alright, we'll head for Pumpkin Vale. Hopefully I'll get home before I fall over. Yeah, no, I'm thinking that, let's see if we can make it home. Oh, now you see how fast I'm going too? We had pie. And when you have pie, you go faster. And this is what I was going to use when I was exploring. Look how fast we're moving. It's like you don't need a sprint bar, you just need to eat pie. So I so have to make me some more of these because that is awesome. And you can fly when you have pie. There you go. Pie makes you fly. But I'm actually going to go to sleep before I fall over. Alrighty. I think on that note, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks very much for hanging with me. It was good to see you again. And hopefully I will catch you all next time. I'll be streaming in 2 days' time. Tomorrow I'm doing my time at Portia. And yeah, it was good to see you, Monkshades. I'll see you around. And take care. Oops. I meant to put her to sleep. Alrighty, have a good day, everyone.